Children at the aquarium be like, no way, it's Nemo and Dory. 7-year-old boys when their teacher tells them to sit next to a girl in class. Kid 1, are you repeating me? Kid 2, are you repeating me? Stop it, stop it. Kid 1, I'm an idiot. Kid 2, you're an idiot. Kid, I broke my leg. School nurses, applies ice on it. It still hurts. School nurses, kids when a toy is sitting untouched for hours. Kids, the minute someone else starts playing with the toy. Kidnapper, your son has been kidnapped. My parents, wait, seriously? Oh, thank God. Kidnapper, this cream will make you look 10 years younger. 9-year-old kids. 13-year-old me thought this cleaned my shoes. I still used this to clean my shoes though. Kids beg you to play hide and seek and then hide like this. Me as a kid, jumped from twice my height, had a little bruise. Me as an adult, slept an hour in wrong posture, suffering from scoliosis now. 10-year-old me googling Bobs, my FBI agent, who just got over his massive hub addiction. Police officer kidnaps his own son and solves the case to get a promotion. The officer. 2-year-olds when they see an electrical outlet that they can put something in. I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. Kids thinking they're slick by using private browsing. When they find out routers log their history anyway. Trick or yeet! I shout to the children when I open the door. Yeet! One says confusedly. I shrug. Yeet it is. I throw the child. Remember that kid from Stranger Things? Feel old yet? Why don't kids play outside nowadays? Today is take your kid to work day. At least he's having fun. I told my kids I couldn't find the hot cocoa powder, to which my 4-year-old said, maybe someone took it and hid it behind my bed, which is a suspiciously specific theory. When I'm 100 years old, I will be dead. I think I will look like this. Rest in peace. Kid, dad knows everything. Well, chill. I don't even know if you're mine. Chromebook, 5 seconds after kids find out it can't play games. When your kid hits you with the, okay boomer, so you hit him with a car. Children after reading the entire menu. I am once again asking for chicken nuggies. Me as a kid, looking through the window and watching my imaginary hero doing parkour. My dad horrified at the man chasing our car going 90 miles per hour. Are emojis turning kids gay? Challenge complete. How did we get here? 8-year-old me figuring how they got a car in the middle of a mall. 6-year-old me holding my breath after passing by a person with a little cigarette. 6-year-old me waiting to die after I accidentally swallowed a little bit of toothpaste. Child seats now versus child seats back in my day. Kid on TV has a temper tantrum. Me remembering all the dumb stuff I threw a temper tantrum over as a kid. When the kid who ate 34 crayons returns from suspension. I wish I was brave as my kid who just ate 0 bites of her dinner and then asked my wife for a snack 6 minutes after the table was clear. Remember these kids? They're grown up now. A couple kids just dug this deep hole at the beach and it just keeps attracting a ton of other boys. Is this the hole? Yes. Kids who are good at memorizing are good at school, not smart kids. The problem is when you are not good at memorizing and not smart and not creative, you're just a blob. 16-year-old me seeing myself in a supermarket security camera. 12-year-old me making an email I will use for the rest of my life. We will make a better world for our children. We will make a better... Screw you entitled brats. Kids, not happening. Nobody. Kids on Xbox Live. David, 16. Racism, anger issues. Gamer, humans and their kids. Son, you must be a doctor and keep up the family name. No, I want to become a writer. I won't listen to you. Reptiles and their kids. Son, I know you were born half a minute ago, but I'm going to eat you unless you manage to get away. I did not know reptiles did this. Deal. Life problems I anticipated as a child. Quicksand. Ghosts. Life problems I did not anticipate as a child. The crushing sense of failure associated with botched social interactions. When I was a kid, I literally thought that English was the only language, and people speaking other languages were still learning and trying their best. Kids who used to do this have depression now. So this kid at a park today. I was sitting on a bench eating a donut. Duncan is bomb, by the way. When I saw 2 little kids in front of me, a boy and a girl. The girl smacked the kid in the face and said, I can hit you because I'm a girl, and you can't hit me because you're a boy. And then put an L on her forehead. Then the boy grabbed a stick and said, boys can't hit girls, but sticks can, and just whacked her on the head. I laughed so hard that I almost choked on my donut. 10-year-old me sitting at the top of the stairs, listening to my parents talk smack about me. 8-year-old me getting a good whiff of that gas station gasoline. Parts of a playground versus what they felt like. Hold up a second. Why does this kid have tomatoes in his backpack? When your mum still isn't back after leaving you in the line, and it's almost time to pay. Make-A-Wish kid asks to give Jake Paul one good punch in the face. 10-year-old me. I can't wait to grow up. I bet it would be amazing. Adult me. Psst, 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 psst. Serotonin. So this kid fell asleep during class today, and school is over. We decided to play a little prank on him. Duncan, the year is 4015. You've been sleeping for 2,000 years. We've been able to keep you safe for this long, but they're coming for us. If you wake up, run. Trust nobody. My girlfriend wanted to have a conversation about being too childish, but she didn't know the password to get in. Teddy bears. Protecting innocent children from monsters under the bed since 1902. Why is this an option? Children avoiding getting murdered. This kid will go far in life. You fall on the playground and you scratched your knee. Solution: get up and deal with it. Me and some other kid making eye contact through the openings in the no, never happened to me. 7-year-old me drinking medicine without making facial expressions. It was always the banana one. The yellow, I didn't like it. What the quiet kid thinks they look like. Best trade I've ever made. Watch for children. Me as a child. I'm going to be an astronaut, an engineer, and a doctor. Me now. I just want to be happy. Gen Z kids who refuse to download TikTok are just young how? Hardly. TikTok is it's interesting. As a child of God, what's your next move? To thank him. Bruh, these kids were running a lemonade stand and I walked up to them and said, "Got any grapes?" And this kid looks me in the eye and says, "Ah, we prepared for people like you," and pulled out a bowl of cold grapes. This kid. I am 4 parallel universes ahead of you. Kids getting thrown off right and left. Total carnage. Wails of anguish. Not one adult gave a single damn about it. The kids just had lunch and they don't really need any sweets right now. Grandparents. Mum tells kids they need to stay still to charge glow-in-the-dark PJs. Yeah, they have to stay still for a whole night. To all the kids who never found their name on a keychain. Kids in 2069, after watching Finding Nemo, be like, "Where are the turtles?" When the annoying kid says, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." But then you beat him with a dictionary. As a kid, I used to think that telekinesis really was possible if you could focus all of your brain power to it. Obviously, I was a stupid little kid. Too stupid to unlock telekinesis like everyone else apparently. This kid in my class made a death joke, and when a bunch of people said, "That's not something to joke about," he said, "No, it's okay, I have depression. It's like the N-word." 9-year-old me thinking my parents died because they are taking longer than usual at the store. 13-year-old me walking to school after giving it a 1-star review on Google. 2 kids get locked in supermarket overnight. Eat ungodly amount of food. It hurts to see other people living out your dream. A kid born in 2005 is now 20 years old. Let that sink in. How the hell? I was born in 1998 and I'm turning 19 this year. That's your personal problem. Random kid in class versus 5 minutes later. Florida kid eats straws to save the turtles in the ocean. This kid's Nintendo 3DS was stolen, so his classmates came together to buy him a new one. Kid's 20,000 BC. My drawings will become famous for thousands of years to come. Kids now. I got in trouble for drawing a pee-pee on the school bathroom stall. Kids in the backseat when they signal to truck drivers to honk their horns, and they do. Kid writes with left hand. 1950s teachers. 5-year-olds 10 minutes after you ask if they need to go to the bathroom, they pooped themselves. Kid shows signs of a promising future. Literally every mental illness known. Casually approached child. Kids imagining what life would be like at 40. I am 40. I have wrinkles and grey hair, and I would have a walking stick to help me walk. I am 40. I am turning old. I just left work because I cannot manage going up and down hills. I know I will die soon. 6-year-old kid to 16-year-old me. Hi sir. Confused me. You know, I'm something of a sir myself. Kid has an opinion different from his parents. Parents, in terms of respect, you have no respect. When a kid gives you invisible food, this is some serious gourmet. The teacher told kids to draw their mum's hobbies. My mum likes drinking. Today I asked a kindergartner if Friday was his favorite day of the week, and his response was, I don't know a lot of things. I'm confused all the time. Same, little man, same. I took my 8-year-old to the office on Take Your Child to Work Day. As we were walking around, she started crying and getting very cranky, so I asked her what was wrong. As my co-workers gathered round, she sobbed, Dad, where are all the clowns that you said worked with you? This Nordic woodworking company specializes in making modern-looking treehouses for kids. I like the idea of this, pretty cool. Does not look like a treehouse though, at all. Me and the boys looking for the ball stuck under a car. Me in 2nd grade making me's of literally any- This is insane. You're insane, Mira. Kid emailing me an autism test. Me, who got all questions right. 7-year-old me switching on the car light for 1 second. My dad. Boy, have you lost your mind? Cause I hope you find it. These kids are about to learn so many new words. I don't care what mum said. Granny said I can have it. When that annoying kid running around the restaurant finally hits his head and starts crying. Lady in Walmart told her son to put that thing back. So loud, I almost put my stuff back. I respect your honesty, Molly. If I found a pot of gold, I would poop. Mums be like, you'll grow into it. Only in the UK would kids hang on to the bus for a free bus ride. I have 9 kids. Oh, hey mum nuzzles. I have 8 kids. What does it mean to go touch grass? Was just told to go I mean, that means you are touching grass. Good job. You don't know internet slang. It's sad to see one of your childhood heroes sleeping on the streets. Not safe for work sites, keeping children from seeing not safe for work content. When you were a kid and your dad just kept yelling at you to hold the flashlight better. I have no idea what you want me to do. Only 2000s kids can relate. Alphabet soup for kids. Alphabet soup for doctors. 10-year-old American kid after owning his first gun. 6-year-old me when my parents came to pick me up early from school to go to the dentist. My time has come. 6-year-old me when it's cold outside. Any age me when it's cold outside. There's a kid on my nephew's soccer team that just thinks he's a dinosaur, so he's just out there screeching and biting other kids on the field. I love my nephew, but I'm only here to watch Velociraptor. We have your child. What are your demands? Are you out of your mind? The daycare's closing soon. Come and get him now. A child. What's that? Me, holding an Oreo milkshake. It's spicy, you won't like it. Me in childhood, for no reason. Some children at 18. You're going to be a father. Wait, what? Me at 18? Oh no, my plants died. Take your kid to work day. Therapy dog edition. The kid that sat closest to the door at the end of class. This kid was already in 2016, in 2005. This might be the first dab caught on camera. You think people were dabbing in like 500 BC? Sees kids in Heelys. Me at age 10, 15. God, that looks so cool. Only 2000s kids will understand. 7-year-old me who can understand because my parents didn't buy a new PC. Parents, kids are more depressed these days. I wonder why. Kids, you destroyed the economy for us. The earth is literally dying. We are going to work until we die. And on top of that, something unrelated I don't get. It's those pesky iPhones. Bored as a kid starter pack. Pretty much every kid who had one of these chairs. Birth versus death. Gifted kid, OMG. A burned out disappointment. Only 40 BC kids will understand. Life before smartphones. Gaming as a kid. Of course I lost. I'm playing against adults with better PCs. Gaming as an adult. Of course I lost. I'm playing against kids with more free time. My kid got invited to a birthday party, and I don't like that kid's mum, so I bought a musical instruments set that includes a drum, a recorder, and a harmonica. I'll see you in hell, Bethany. Me as a kid. I bet in the future we'll have flying cars. Present day. Please do not sit on the fence. 4-year-old me pretending to be a submarine in the public pool. 11-year-old me realizing I needed glue for the school project tomorrow. There is no unique experiences there. No, I don't think there is. 6-year-old me trying to force 2 magnets to touch with the same poles, even though they aren't going to stick together. 90s kids moving their TV from one room to another. If your kidnapper takes longer than 15 minutes to get gas, then you are legally allowed to leave. Subscribe for more legal tips. Future kids studying the history of 2020. As kids, we all used to turn into mechanics when this happened. My kids just discovered Minecraft, and instead of killing the animals for food, my daughter is building them all farms with beds and food, and is trying to figure out how to pet them. Waiter, kids under 12 eat free. Dad, my boy just turned 11 yesterday. Actually, I'm the kid who gets expelled for bringing a sword to school starter pack. Never argue with children. A little girl was talking to her teacher about whales. The teacher said it was physically impossible for a whale to swallow a human because even though it was a very large mammal, its throat was very small. The little girl stated that Jonah was swallowed by a whale. Irritated, the teacher reiterated that a whale could not swallow a human. It was physically impossible. The little girl said, "When I get to heaven, I will ask Jonah." The teacher said, "What if Jonah went to hell?" The little girl replied, "Then you ask him." Your kids are going to do things they shouldn't. It helps if you marry someone with a sense of humor. Gifted to his parents. Interrupted house. Hey kid, you may remember me from the alphabet. I am Z for zebra. Kids from kindergarten when they've been standing in the corner for 2 minutes. Kids when their parents are a bit late to pick them up from kindergarten. Kid, I want to be Batman when I grow up. His parents, oh no. Holy crap, my balls popped. Dubstep. Kids who actually draw memes. Kids who use computer programs to make it look like they actually drew a meme. Kid with disability uses it to his advantage for a Mad Max cosplay. Substitute teacher has a mental breakdown. The class. You have not experienced true fear until a poster falls down in the middle of the night. What's the worst pet to have? Dog. Cat. A kid. Stop holding on to people just because you have a history together. But they're my kids. Pajama day at school. The kid who sleep. Holding my little man's hand and asking him the age-old question. What do you want to be when you grow up? Dad, I want to be Superman. Lucky I have 2 other kids. Good morning, Mum. Let's get this bread. Please send me a picture of the bread you want. I will see if Walmart carries it. I love you. I don't know what's more awkward, answering Dora or sitting in silence while she stares at you. Teacher, explain why you have the exact same answer on the test as your classmate. Me, because the questions were the same. I am above the law. When you're a kid and you find a cool stick, children are strange. I just had 7 young boys on my front porch demanding to see my cat. They had a leader. I opened the door and before I could greet them, he said, "Where's your cat?" I know he's in there. We see him in the windows and he's real fat. I don't know what to do here. Well, show them the cat. 17-year-old kids when I'm 9. 17 when I'm 17. 17-year-old kids when I'm 25. 13-year-old me. Don't tell me what to do. Me, no. Could someone tell me exactly, in chronological order, and with great detail, what I have to do? Kid in 3rd grade. Says ladies first to a boy. The entire class. Then you're a buttle. But men just before. Home sweet home. Autistic child area. When I grow up, I can buy all the games I want. Yes, but you won't have time to play them. Kid next to me. My phone. Me, pretending to be Wolverine as a kid, with butter knives between my fingers when I fight my nemesis, Dr. Wool Outlet. We salute you, sir. A kid at my school has a panini maker, so he sells paninis to other students and everyone calls him Dan the Panini Man. But the campus police people shut him down because it's not legal to sell food if it's not a bake sale. So now he's Dan the Paper Towel Man and he sells paper towels, but with each paper towel purchase, you get a free panini. Kid gets chronic depression. Schools, it's a phase. Kid, where's hoodie because it's cold? Schools, emergency meeting. The only reason I'm fat is because every time I get with your mum, she makes me a sandwich. Shut up, Richie. You don't speak to my mum or anyone watching this video's mum like that, huh? You have the eyes of a Victorian-era child that was drowned in the river because he was the illegitimate child of a wealthy baron who just could not afford the slate upon his name. Young kid at skate park. Are you a professional? Yes. But you're a grown-up. I know, it's weird. I have a skateboard. I hope you never outgrow it. Okay, I've used this in the Lego meme video, but it fits. First name, Riley. Age, 12. Name of creation, Worm. Kids growing up used to have the wildest names for their grandparents. I'm going to visit my Opie and Omi this weekend. Like, bro, what? What do you guys call your grandparents? 7-year-old kids today. iPhones, iPads, AirPods. Me when no, I had an iPad. I did do this though, maybe when I was like 7, yeah. Kids will never understand how... They will. Yeah, they will understand. Children, starving, dehydrated, National Geographic. I really hope they actually give some food to these people though, who they're recording, unlike water. Or they somehow like do donations. I haven't looked into this at all, by the way. They probably do this. No more child actors. Children don't deserve to be exposed to Hollywood. From now on, all children will be portrayed by adults walking on their knees. Mother, Sarah, it's 10 o'clock bedtime, sweetie. Hugh Jackman in a blonde wig with pigtails. But mom... Kid, I'm 8. Okay. I was born in 2012. Me. 2004 seems so long ago, because it is. Kids, what does hell look like? Me. This is a Spotify carriage. We know daylight savings equals darker commutes. Connect your Bluetooth to this carrier speaker and... No. That sounds like an awful idea. No one. Babies on plane. Annoying. When I was going to see that Godzilla statue on the way back on a 14-hour flight from Japan to London, there was a kid crying for like half of the flight. Are you kidding me? I was thinking about jumping out, just like seriously just asking for a different seat. It was really bad. I was wearing headphones as well. 6-year-old me watching Tom and Jerry in an early morning, not knowing what the scene is all about. 14 years later. Yeah, so these are basically cats who have died in that bag. They were killed. Rest in peace. That's sad. It's quite sad, the messages behind these shows and children's programs, because they all can be quite deep. Like Tom and Jerry were actually best friends. Tom just had to act like he hated Jerry, or else, you know, they'd get a cat which would actually kill Jerry. And then towards the end, when they both couldn't find like love, they both ended up on train tracks.